I
Alright, this
always
video is gonna
finish what
be
I
about
start.
early game farming mostly, but a little bit of mid game, and I'll talk a little bit about late game farming. But first we're gonna focus on early game farming. And I'm talking about specifically survival farming, not gear farming and boss farming. Just survival, money, and DNA farming to help out your character and unlock certain skills and stuff. Okay, we're going to be using the MP5, the first weapon you get. This is maxed out. Later on, I will switch to the first boss weapon you get, and that's going to be maxed out. But let's start with this. The Hunter, he's level 6, and I think I maxed out his ability already. I'm not sure. Honestly, the map doesn't matter, but we're going to do it on hard mode. Most people like to play the city. In my opinion, the city is okay, but not as effective as some of the other locations are. Because the goal here is to get to the enemies as fast as possible, and the city is a huge map compared to the others. And the more zombies you eliminate, the more money you get. That doesn't go for DNA though. DNA you get by certain waves. Like right here, a good strategy, when you get to wave 6, you'll get 8 DNA. Now, since you're not strong enough at this point to defeat the boss by yourself and, continue forward, because you won't get any more DNA until you beat the first boss and continue the waves. You just get to wave 6 and then let these guys get you, and then, rinse and repeat till you get enough to at least get your character to level 5 when it comes to health and speed. And possibly get your ability to level 5. Your abilities cost less than leveling up your character, so if you want to max out your abilities first, you'll need 47 DNA to get your ability to level 5. And then to get to level 5 with your character, with the health and speed, you'll need 75 DNA. Putting that all together, you'll need 122 DNA to get to level 5 across the board for one character. 6,000 plus coin and 8 DNA when you get to round 6 and rinse and repeat. For DNA wise, you would have to do this 16 times to get the requirement to get your ability and character at level 5. But money-wise, you would have to do it 18 times to save enough money to upgrade said things. Or alternatively, you can stop at 16 and go straight to the chef boss and have someone help you beat him twice. You can go in the chat and ask people. A lot of people are willing to help you out with that. And you should have enough money to upgrade your ability and character to level 5. And at that point, you should probably just get all the pieces for the first boss weapon, and then start making your way to maxing it out, because at that point, you're going to have your character ability to level 5 and health and speed. Gear, which you're probably going to have that at that point anyway, and then you're going to need 10,000 coins, which at that point you should have that as well, because only 2 runs of beating that exact same boss should give you, if you defeat it 2 more times, it should give you 16,000 coins, but you're not going to get all the pieces for the weapon in 3 goes, unless you're super lucky. So most likely it's probably going to take you at least 10 attempts or so. In order to max this out, you're going to need over 558,000 coins. And you're going to need 216 gears. I know this is a lot, but this will allow you to beat the second and third boss in survival mode when you're farming for more coins and more DNA, especially DNA. It will make it easier and allow you to breeze through it faster, especially when you rinse and repeat for other characters that you unlock. You can do this process with any starting character you want, but I would advise doing it with Jobo because he's the best when it comes to tanking and surviving, especially in survival mode. In certain abilities he gets later on that I'll tell you about that is worth unlocking, and also his chainsaw ability that carries so much. Speaking of abilities, let's talk about Jobo's abilities. Let's go to masteries over here. Let's hit rewards. There's progress, get shop, but let's focus on rewards. In rewards, you get money, gears, and DNA, and you also get these other type of coins right here that you use in a gift shop to buy skins. How's it work is the more zombies you kill, the more XP you get. It's kind of like a battle pass, and you go down there and use Roblox to get the premium version. That'll give you extra rewards, extra skins. At level 25 is where you get your first ability, Spinning Top, which grants you an extra 3 speed boost when ability is active. And the second ability you'll get is Chainsaw Massacre. The ability does double damage for your ability with an increased range and give you 100 health per kill, zombie kill. And you get that very goated ability at level 65. If you have the premium, you'll get the golden Jobo skin, and it goes all the way up to level 100, and that's max for every character. Getting back to eliminate the bosses, you kill the first boss, you'll get 3,000 coins after the 7th wave. Defeating wave 10, you'll get 9 DNA. And if you want to stop right there, you'll get 17 DNA and 34,000 coins. Going back to farming using Jobo in the first boss weapon maxed out. Beating the second boss on wave 14, you'll get plus 7,000 coins. In clearing wave 15, you're going to get 10 plus DNA. Clearing wave 20, you're going to get another plus 11 DNA. At this point, just let the third boss get you, because you're going to be doing tickle damage to you, and it's going to take a super long time to defeat him, so you might as well just reset and do rinse and repeat. And with that run, you're going to get 83,000 coins and 38 DNA. I said earlier I was going to talk about mid-game farming and late-game farming, but I'm going to save that for the next video. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!